Hello children, myself Mrs. Dimple Kundar from Seth Vidya Mandir English High School CBSE will continue Maths for Standard 5, Lesson number 13, Triangles and Quadrilaterals. Okay, so let's learn a few properties of a triangle. The first property is the sum of three angles. Now you know that a triangle has three angles, okay? So the three angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. So whenever you add up all the three angles of any triangle, you will get 180 degrees. Suppose now see this is an acute angle triangle. Yes, acute angle triangle, equilateral triangle, because all the angles are 60 degrees. When you add 60 plus 60 plus 60, the total comes to 180 degrees. Similarly, in this, it is a 90 degree, a right angled. When it is 90 degrees and this is 45, 45. 45 plus 45 is 90. 90 plus 90 is 180. And similarly, this is an obtuse angle triangle. One angle is 120. 25 and 35. When you add 25 and 35, yes, 60 and 120 is 180. So basically the sum of the three angles of an angle triangle is always 180. So suppose if I give you any two measures of any triangle, we can easily find the third angle. When we will add the two angles and subtract from 180, we will get our third angle. So it is very easy to find out the third angle with this property of a triangle. The second property of a triangle is that the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. That means if I take a triangle and I add any two sides, suppose if I add 4.5 and 5, it is 9.5, which is greater than 5.5. Yes, if suppose I add these two sides, 5.5 and 4.5 is 10, which is greater than the third side. So any two sides if I add, it will be always greater than the third side. Similarly here, suppose if I say this 6, any two sides, 6 and 4.5 becomes 10.5. Is it greater than the third side? Yes. If I add 7 and 6, 13. Is it greater than the third side? Yes. So any three sides, any two sides. Okay. Now similarly here, 6.5 and 5 becomes 11.5. Is it greater than the third side? Yes. 10.3 and 6.5 becomes 16.8. Greater than 5? Yes. So this is another thing. The another important property is that the sum of the lengths of any two sides is always greater than the third side. Now suppose if I have two sides which add up to the same. Suppose if this was 3.5 and 3.5. Suppose 3.5 and 3.5 is 7. It is not greater than this. It is similar. So we won't be able to make a triangle. So it should, but if it is not possible to make a triangle with similar things. We will learn further when we continue with the sums. Read and understand a few more facts about a triangle. If all the sides of a triangle are equal, so it is an equilateral triangle. All its angles are also equal, or in other words, an equilateral triangle is also an equiangular triangle. So when the sides are equal, it is a equilateral triangle. If the angles are also equal, so it becomes a equiangular triangle. So it is both. Next, in an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is a triangle which has two sides equal. So when the two sides are equal, the angles opposite to the equal sides are also equal. So if I say an isosceles triangle, suppose if I have this isosceles triangle and these two sides are equal. So the sides here, these angles also will be equal. Okay, an acute angle triangle may be scalene, isosceles or equilateral. So acute angle triangle can be scalene with all three sides different, isosceles with any two sides equal, or equilateral with all sides equal. But in an obtuse angle triangle, the side opposite to the obtuse angle is always the longest. Now suppose if I have an obtuse angle, so the side opposite to this obtuse angle will always be the longest. Next, in an obtuse angle triangle, only one angle can be obtuse and that angle is greatest angle of a triangle, because we have learned that the property of a triangle, all angles should be 180. Now if I have an obtuse which is already more than 90 degrees, so we cannot have two angles more, so it will be the greatest angle. Similarly, in a right angle triangle also, only one angle can be right angle and the other angle, and it is the greatest angle of a triangle. We cannot have two right angles. If we have two right angles, 90 90 will already become 180. So where will be the third angle go? So that way. Then next one, in a triangle, the smallest angle will have a smallest side opposite to it, and similarly the greatest angle will have the longest side. I had showed you in the obtuse angle triangle, it has the longest side opposite to it, and when it is an acute angle triangle, it will have the shortest side up. The hypotenuse. Now what is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is the side opposite to a right angle. So now suppose if I have this right angle, this side opposite to my 90 degrees, this side is called as my hypotenuse. Okay, hypotenuse, sorry, hypo is the short form for hypotenuse, is the longest side of a right angle triangle, and it is the side opposite to the right angle. So this is a right angle and the side opposite is the hypotenuse, and it is the longest side. An obtuse angle triangle or a right angle triangle can never be equilateral. It can be scalene or isosceles only, because equilateral has all sides equal, that time all angles also should be equal. But in right angle we cannot have all angles 90 degrees, or obtuse angle we cannot have all angles more than 90 degrees. So it cannot be equilateral. And next, if a side of a triangle is produced means if you make it a longer, extend it, the angle so formed is called as the exterior angle. So now this is a triangle, and this angle which is formed is called as an exterior angle, and the formula and the equal to the sum of two interior opposite angles. So this is one formula. The exterior angle is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angles, means angle 1 plus angle 2 will be equal to angle 4. Now this is an exterior angle. It will always be equal to the interior opposite angles. This is the interior angle is 3, but opposite to that is 1 and 2. So it will be in equal. If suppose if this is 40 degrees and this is 30 degrees, so this exterior angle will be 70 degrees. And you can find it the other way around also. If suppose you have given the exterior angle and one interior angle, you can find the second interior angle. We will be learning this when we do the sums.